105.1, the home of SAfm in Johannesburg. SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Right, as at least once a month we chat to Willy, the founder of Initiate. Willy, good chatting to you. Hi.
Hi, Ashraf. It's good to be on your show again.
Thank you so much. Right, you want to talk about what? Twitter with an interesting take around vernacular languages. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. We will know, those of us who are on Twitter, that in the last month they have expanded the character limit to 280, which essentially doubled what the limit was before then. But let me give you a quick context. I was in Cape Town last week. We actually were covering social media amplification for Takwani Rime National Men's March. I know that you were speaking to Andrea Quay about the No Excuse campaign. As I was at the hotel, I saw a sign which was saying water crisis warning, cut water use now. What actually caught my interest about this notice was the fact that it was also translated into Afrikaans and Xhosa.
Okay.
And the Xhosa translation had many more words. Okay. And I thought to myself, interesting in the context of this new character limit. No. So I went and actually did some more translations, 5 more African languages, and I'll be quick. I added Zulu, South Soto, Igbo from Nigeria, Kikuyu from Kenya, and Swahili, which is from the east of the continent. Okay, and what I found is for almost all the languages, the character limit almost doubles, which then says if you use any normal English phrase, you're most likely to double it if you were to translate it into
the same phrase in one of those languages.
Exactly.
Which means they were very restrictive in the past.
They were. And now that leads to an interesting part of the conversation, because we know that in 2015, Portland, they basically published a report which was showing that, which is titled How Africa Tweets. The key thing about this particular report is the fact that when they looked at the top 5 languages which are being used to tweet, none of them is African.
Yeah, wow.
You've got English, you've got Japanese, you've got Portuguese, you've got Italian, French, but none of them are...
And is that because tweeting would be difficult in those languages because of the characters, or is it because many of them would use other languages like, let's take Africa, English, I think English, French, and maybe Arabic, besides, Igbo and Swahili that you speak about, would be very much the strong languages?
That's part of the reason. Interestingly, Arabic was not in the top 5.
Okay, interesting.
And yet, from the top 7 languages that are being spoken in on the continent, Arabic is at the top, followed by Swahili, and Zulu is at the 7th spot, by the way.
Okay.
So what then led to was saying it means that if we were to tweet in our own languages, we need more characters. So it works for us that we have double the character limit now.
Any other insights around that you can share very quickly?
Now here are a few very quick insights. One is that Africa has been found to be the most multilingual continent on Earth.
Yeah, wow.
We speak about 2,100 languages on the continent, which is quite a bit. Did you know that South Africa alone, we speak 30 languages?
In this country? Yeah. Not the 11 official languages.
Official is 11, but we speak 30 languages, 10 of which are actually foreign, including English, French, and Urdu, for that matter, from Devon, actually. So, and in Nigeria alone, they speak 500 languages.
Oh my goodness.
A country of 195 inhabitants, they speak many languages. Wow. But the other thing that has been found about Africa is the fact that if you pick randomly any 2 inhabitants, they are most probably going to be speaking different mother tongues.
Okay, and just connecting with each other. Wow.
Exactly.
Let's leave it at that. I wish we had more time. We don't, I'm afraid, today, Willy Siyama, but I'll leave it to you to tweet all that information just now. I certainly want to follow that from Initiate, and some very, very interesting insights that I think, I have certainly learned, and you should learn as well.
105.1, the home of SAfm in Johannesburg. SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.